AWP for VP on this map, and CT side is where he did some fantastic work, so maybe a secondary AWP for him could be on the cards. We'll see. It's Guardian to defend the inside push. He's got nothing for it. Neo is towards inside, so that maybe answers our questions as to whether he'll be playing that position. It's going to be Nico with the second frag here. An open plant coming in from Ence. Alu trying to get it down, and as he goes against him there, it's Sergey now having to fight back as Faze have the advantage. Defining the plant comes through, and Sergey will have to fend them off best he can. Not going to happen.
Alexi has to pretty much hit incredible shots at range right now with the Glock. So much range, but they do have to work toward him likewise and close that distance themselves, given that the bomb is planted. They've got it for the kit. Nico already has the shot. Smoke was on the bomb. At the corners, a great position to be in this early on, especially given that he knows there's not going to be any rifles against him. No AWP in the hallway that can fire back. We know that it's off at an anchored position with the op once the money is there for it, but he's on fire so far.
Neo with the up-close position of the upper ramp. He denies any sort of access. It looks like he will be playing inside. The reason I said it's an issue is because Ence have got an incredible inside take. That's what they usually go if things start to go wrong.
Doorway above. Sergey, desperate to find the shot on entry, at least makes it to the bomb spot without being sighted, and no kills to count to them means that Aerial slides up the sidewalk. Guardian, he's tagged up considerably, and the damage is continuing to be effective for Ence.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That whole thing there, them going to be focusing towards the inside bomb site, and then it's going to cause rotations. That could be an issue, but they are pulling this round back somewhat. It is going to be a 3-on-3. Kid is available on Rain, but the firepower not quite there. Guardian the scout. There will be an upgrade from the MP9 for Rain here as they make their way through. Still a chance to win this one, but it's going to be difficult. That kill certainly helps them out. Alu with the shot from upper. Looks like Ence have done enough there. Guardian doesn't really have much choice. The bomb's too far gone. Nice shot with the AK-47 to take the AWP away. But the round will be going in favor of Ence. They choose that inside area. I did say their executions are strong there. Managing to get 4 players down quickly. They do not want to give time Guardian to rotate back. And that shot.
It's all off. Sits way back toward Ivy and has the AUG. A single smoke, but the AUG to try and shut them down. The problem is that Alu gets the opening kill onto Nico. That allows them to immediately take over Helen Stand, which Rain's now left in no man's land. He's forward, but he's undetected, and that's good enough for one. Guardian responds onto Aerial, and Olaf has slid back into contention because he's closed the gap defensively to try and get in toward the sandwich position. Shadow is revealing and daunting as well because the ankle shows first. Alu pretty much can pre-fire it, and he'll go around and do exactly that.
20 seconds remaining here, Matt, and Ence needs to operate quickly. Both CTs will be towards outside, and Alu, an absolute specialist on train, looking for the opening pick. They need it. 10 seconds remaining at this point. Guardian, he'll hit the all-important shot. That should be enough. They'll have to fall back at this point, and Faze have done it. Really strong stuff from Guardian there, denying absolute access towards the bomb site and getting the penultimate frag that will win the round. Ali with 2.
Alu, op. Sergey, drop off the wall. Couldn't hit it. Repositions smartly to the hitch, and keep in mind he's got support on either side of him with Neo above on this spool. And rotations at D connector forward from X7, nearly got away with it as well on the pistol. That would have been a massive kill in the round. Guardian still went down to Aerial, but a second player, CT side, with the bomb ticking for so long as it still might go their way. XTB can't fall back, or he can. MP9, the range. It leaves him wanting. Betrays him as he tries to wrap back in Rain, and Alexi stays alive just long enough to buy more time on the bomb, but it will still be diffused. It's just enough. Again, I go back to that single pistol.
The initial smoke. Shots. This is just be the partial buy from Ence here. And T-side off to a slow start. 1 round to their name.
Top of the green train for Nico. Good shot back in from Rain to at least cut off X7 before he got inside of the smoke, before they could get toward the default plant. That allows Neo to work from down below while the office is still covered above. And Olaf will get Alu, leaving just Alexi B.
Looks like he'll be out of luck this time. With the bomb planted, he'll still get resources so he can save the Deagle armor. Will save him some money in the next round, I suppose. Flashbang there as well. absolutely no chance of winning the round, so might as well stay alive. Could be 5-1. Faze needed this.
Hear them all. About 5 smokes deployed. Nico gets forward of them, however, catches off Aerial, but Alu, the off on the other side, gets away with 1. He's fallen. This is actually all going Ence's way. Nico couldn't hit shots fast enough. Perhaps too fast was the problem as he tried to peek and fire on the same sequence in each time and try. It's Neo that'll survive with the 4 from the start over toward B. They never went that direction. And Guardian wants to get out with the AWP. Ence will get their second round.
That's more like it from Ence. Did say they have that aggressive main presence. This time Guardian missing a couple of shots and enables them to get closer and closer. It's Alexi B with 2 frags and Alu with Ence will be starting to get himself in a similar position.
One day you're here, the next year across the world, and you're still involved. Good nade. Damage done, Alexi B down to 57, Alu's on 51. That's before they even go for the entry. And Neo is going to be a problem. More so because Guardian's already got them down. He can sneak in behind, realize the bomb's down, no one to plant it. And when they go back for it, he will greet them in the worst possible way. What, Sergey? Finding 2 in that fashion, not only Guardian, but to follow it up with a turnaround. And now, despite that it's a 3-on-3, the bomb can be planted, and that changes everything in the complexion of Faze's retake.
3 versus 3. They've been decent in these situations, I must say. It's Guardian to get them an initial frag, and Nico, he'll give them the lead. 3-on-2 now. Sergey knows he has to push forward, get behind them if possible, and they're not checking it. There could be a real chance he sabotages their efforts at this point. Coming in on the flank, that's a guaranteed kill. Oh, he makes such a meal of it, that's going to cost him the round. If he gets the clean kill there, maybe could adjust.
Nice timing, wrong execution, or not the shot that X7 would have expected. Had 2 nearly lined up. Ring gets the shot back instead. Sergey again looking to be menacing as he sneaks out from Pop Dog. Neo, though, rotating backtracks. Good damage goes on to him, but also back toward Alexi and blinded up. He's able to take care of him. Not only that, he got Sergey, who would have thought that Alexi B was actually going to take care of that angle for him. Thought he was safe to walk towards Sandwich. The miscommunication.
It's a massive advantage for Aerial, but Guardian's in position to maybe catch him before he can get towards upper. I think he's got it.
Anyway, you just have to play it off his sound. Now he's unsure of where Aerial is, but he still makes good on the shot. And he's got time on the defuse. It's going to be 7-2 for Faze.
Oh, that's going to be gutting. We'll deal off position. Alexi B with the smoke down. You can see why they run this. They've got a great little setup to enable their star players.
Nico, I'm surprised he couldn't see that either. That was not an X-ray. That was a faded smoke that he didn't act upon, and he gets punished for it. And need to start converting these, though. 7-2. They've lost Sergey to Rain, and this is still not necessarily a controlled round because Neo's swung around and got an X7. Bomb dropped. Faze is winning everything. All of the mid-round is going Faze's way.
You're absolutely right. They've recovered so many rounds here in such an effective manner. It's Rain and Neo to try and best Alu and Aerial here. Alu, though, he's so good in these scenarios. One of the absolute masters of the AWP. It's a 2 versus 1. Neo with no kit and maybe no hope. It's one of the most difficult bomb sites to retake at a disadvantage. It will be behind him, and he's looking for frags here. It will be Aerial to get the first, but damage has been done towards Neo, and it looks like a clean round here for Ence. They'll give up 1 kill, but it should be absolutely fine for the finish here, as Alexi B knows the second player's there as well, and like we said, winning that 1 round previous is actually
down
inevitable.
at the E-Box X7. Guardian, though, answering more than just the entry kill. They go beyond that as he drops in and styles on Alu. I thought certainly Alu hits that shot, brings us level, and slows the pace of the round. But now, Olaf standing along, gets the bomb and closes out on Sergey, 8-4.
Faze winning the half at this point. Alexi B aggressive again, pushing out quickly, and the flashbang so good. What a reaction from Nico that is. Takes his AK, and now in prime position for another kill here potentially. Drops the smoke. Will presumably spray through. Indeed, he will.
5-10, I suppose. Deficit in the last game. So that won't be too uncomfortable with the situation, but Faze are certainly being
up, but they've just got pistols for now, and they've swallowed a couple of grenades. Aerial and Alexi B taking the damage there. Olaf Meister sensitive towards the Ivy position. Nico anything but. He'll be getting headshot after headshot, it seems. 7 will take 1 down, but the trades are so effective here from Faze. They shouldn't be in too much trouble here. Rain keeping an eye on things from heaven. Has been spotted, however, but he doesn't necessarily have the challenge. They'll be so preoccupied with him. He does somehow sneak out and gets 1 brilliant shot there. You've got to respect that. And he'll finish things off by the looks of things. Just Alu, 3-on-1. Should be no problem here. 1 minute remaining. Alex just might get a plant. That would be great. Not going to happen. We're going to the final round.
By the time it bloomed, and that will catch off Olaf. And entry welcomed very much by Ence if they want to get this 5th round. Has other ideas.
Yeah, it's such a scary prospect. You've got Rain and Nico outside by main entrance. Like, it's so strong. Like, you've got to fear that going out, and it's going to be brought back to the 4-on-4. X7 negating smokes, trying to find the next opportunity here. Bomb has gone down towards inside, some way, somehow. And they've caused so many rotations towards outer. Neo had no idea. 3-on-3 now, but he is close towards the bomb site. Gonna beat the smoke. He has made noise, like surely goes down. Yeah, he could not afford to make steps there.
He was almost hoping that he could mask his noise with the nade blooming, but he didn't expect the second player to be there. Bomb ticking, Sergey has the angle, easy shot to Guardian, who is running toward it, and Alu collects Nico.
Towards inside, Sergey in front of the spools here. Flashbang will actually affect him. We'll see if they can break through. There's no smoke down lower. The battles begin. They're just holding their ground on lower round. They're happy to take the duels here, but it's Sergey at the spool position, looking for one more. It's looking good for Faze here. They've at least got a bomb plant here.
Couple quick taps, X7. He's on 65, but he's alive. That's the important thing. Can't be happy with that alone, though. Bomb's been planted. Alexi B, this is such a good position. Great movement. Oh, tough shot to find the last one, but does get it. And Olaf, he couldn't do anything to strike back, stuck inside of the hallway. Not often you see it work, but players go above the bomb train, and it's too late.
Doesn't mean you're going to jump on CT and be absolutely great at it. It's going to take time to get that synergy put together, but I think they had a really nice approach, that's for sure.
And now it actually means they can keep things simple when it comes to tactics. And perhaps just squeak out a few rounds by force, if you will.
Yeah.
Basic executions, get smokes down, get the ball up.
Yeah, and maybe use some utility. Ariel will just be using bullets. He'll take down a valuable scalp in the form of Nico.
Ariel. Checks both directions, gets a little bit further up. A body check beside the E-box. Does not know exactly which side is most of it, or possesses the bigger threat, I should say. X7's going to make that easier for him to decide by burrowing into a main, closing the gap, taking out an AWP with an MP9, nearly following it up onto an AK as well. It's not a bad start considering this is a bit of a bonus round. However, Neo did break in from Pop Dog. That gets him closer to the bomb train. Bomb is the furthest away, however. It's still in the hands of Olaf. Oh, good read. Good ears. They perked up. His aim looked up as well. Sergey, limited by flames, has to fall off.
Catalyst of success there for Faze. 3 players will survive on their side. The AWP taking over, flashing there potentially. Strong aid.
Very. Neo at Pop Dog position got absolutely wrecked by it.
Yeah, I think it's...
Rain holds the most threatening position. Olaf to support off of him. Neo's down. He was the one that was low. Had to come off the bomb train eventually and get caught out for it. Sergey swung in behind. Olaf's found. Rain isn't. Rain is still down at the ramp. Eventually, Alu gets him in the rounds and aids there. He likewise needs to get away. Just barely does. Spammable position. Surely I thought Olaf would hit the shot sooner. Nico gets him instead from above. Alu responds with only one, but is not taking much damage in return. Desperately gets up on the high side, smoke down at the door. Nico couldn't spot him, and a great find on Rain because he again wanted to cut off Z connector.
Now this is where that Mac 10 becomes a bit of an issue here. Neo will be wielding that. It's a 4 versus 3 advantage to Ence. Guardian with the AWP though, so strong and promising in these sort of positions. Molotov lands at his feet. He might burn to a crisp here. He's forced out of position regardless. Down he goes. Bomb ticking at sub pace. It's only the Mac 10 on site. That'll be dropped as well. Nico will have to do something absolutely disgusting here to pull this round off. The defuse is coming in. He's got it. And I don't think it's enough. It looks like Ence have got the defuse.
From Ariel, and Nico catches him off. At least it's traded. Big find for a Mac 10 early on. Gun down as well along that half wall, so if these smokes are sufficient at holding Alexi's vision off and keeping everybody else contained, it is a grabbable weapon as Olaf, having picked up Nico's previously dropped gun, able to find a kill with it, but the round was under control. Guardian down. Faze now only 1 round.
Running out of time here, Faze. They have to go inside, really. Alexi B will make the call. So getting his back up right now. Commitment's actually pretty good from Faze here. They're going to be beating the rotations at least, and that's a lovely shot from Neo. And it's Alu who's got to try and save the day here. He can't find it. Nico getting it done from the connector. Taking kill after kill there. Beautiful stuff, and they know exactly what Lexi B is. Going to be the second round for Faze in this half. It's the inside play with around 15 seconds remaining. Timed it to perfection as well. They'd shown enough outside. And I feel like they should have rotated towards inner first. The fact that Lexi B, with less than 30 seconds remaining, was in the T main entrance, you'd feel like that's a decent enough call to at least throw another player from the connector. One player surviving from the previous round. We'll give them an org to work with here.
Oh dear.
Rain is in trouble. CZ doing great work here, even more so. They get 2 rifles for this. Do Faze want to commit? They can't really push outside. They can't pounce on it. There's such a strong smoke down. This is an eco round. They have the man advantage, and now 2 rifles.
But hold on, Alexi has the AUG
From previous round.
Right, but there was only, okay, so there's only the one that was dropped despite the 2 players had gone down. I would have expected there's another gun at the top of the ladder.
Right?
Yep, there's another one they didn't go for, they didn't commit to. So there is a gun down on rotation should this go to outside. Now there's a gun picked up for Alu as well.
Oh, this is so impressive. They now have 3 rifles in the 4-on-2. Faze running out of options, but Nico and Guardian, 2 players you'd feel comfortable who could pull this one off. They'll head towards inner. Problem is 2 CTs there, 1 right at the upper ramp as well. Just looking for that one and done position. It will be enough to win the round. 30 seconds. Nico checking out the close proximities here. Arrow's in such a prime position to make this work.
And this is Sergey who did not, oh my goodness, he's still gonna find it, did not push forward again. They didn't want to commit, or over-commit rather, to get that AK that was dropped at the top of the ladder. It's just Guardian left with an AWP. This round is gone no matter what. I cannot picture a world. I know we've seen Nico 1v4 with 15 or 14 seconds left in Shanghai, but this one's a very different situation, spread out as they are. He'll save the AWP. They want that AK still, and Guardian...
Oh, hits
both, but they both somehow jumped?
Yeah,
Nico, very aggressive. Smokes down, he might have this. Who's gonna get vision first? Nico does. Aerial with gray screen still coming through. Just getting his vision back, having been flashed in by his teammate. We saw Nico win the last round. Don't you dare doubt that Nico and Faze can't do it themselves.
Oh, last bullet on the spray through the smoke. X7 steals one away. Alu keeps things to a 3-on-3. This is getting dangerous though. The Deagles are doing a lot of damage. They'll fall back for now though, towards T-spawn. No one holding in out. Sergey's rotated. So this might allow a plan to go in. They'll swap weapons over. It's Olofmeister with the armor, so it makes sense that he gets the AK. Neo holds Pop Dog, waiting for a push from inside. Now, what is their final play? They have no utility on the T side. 1 AK. Olof waiting for any sort of information gathering pushes from the CTs. That's not going to happen, though. And they have got 1 player towards inside now. Sergey back in position. And there's no smokes to challenge him here, so this is actually a prime spot. He'll at least get 1 kill as they cross over. 30 seconds, no flashes. Just gonna have to walk out upper, maybe. Yeah, so 2 out towards the upper ramp. They'll just walk out with Olof's AK. Hope the timings work in their favor. It's really gonna come down to the minutiae here. That's the 1 kill we are looking for from Sergey. That's enough to win the round. He doesn't have to overpeak this now, wait for the cavalry to arrive, and take it in a 3-on-2.
You're absolutely right. He does get a little bit further forward, but he's still taking his time, doesn't want to cause any complications. Olaf takes his time as well to make sure he guarantees the kill, and this is where he was slightly separate, so no trade available. And Olaf's going to be as sly as he can, as sly as he dare, getting in behind. Allen as well, holding on the 8WP. Good read from Alexi B to look backwards, and Alu wants to hold across. Olaf knows that he can't. Olaf knows that he can get back toward the bomb, but Alu chases him down, and it's enough. It's going to be 12-12.
It was so close. A valiant effort there from Faze, but they can't win the round. It will be tied up at 74, but still holding position towards main entrance.
Fantastic shot from Alu. Up close, off angle. Nico not ready for it this time when he tried to work back into the site.
Now, this is where things get problematic for Faze, I think at least. If Nico goes down early, your playmaker, someone who's opening things up, they definitely haven't had the time yet to really formulate their strategy book and have it deep enough to know what to do these scenarios. A lot of pressure on Neo right now.
Well, and that's almost as well where you look to Olaf again to be that guy, right? Rain's already your anchor. Neo fits to me somewhere in between. You need Olaf to be as flashy as Nico at times. of bizarre to think that they
Always gonna run.
Oh my, he is. It's almost bizarre to think that they don't have that sort of a potential to open up with other people right now, considering the star power that is on this team. That was the whole point of it. Wow, they certainly are spotted. He'll soften them up with a nade. Olaf down to 7. Blind though is Alu, and Neo gets the kill. You're right, he's the one that gets it. He's done 2. Ready to follow on aerial, and it's just Sergey 1-on-4. 30 seconds. He's close enough to the site that if he gets the bomb, he can certainly cause complications. They look back to try and find him. He knows they're planting. Can't get Guardian. Couldn't find him after the plant either. That would have been massive because it would have put him in a 1-on-2 in which he knew at least where one other player is. And look at the HP. He still has a chance at this, but he's not giving himself much hope with every passing second. And the fact that he lets Guardian sneak back around to the bomb side of the train, he'll try and burn him out of position. Just makes things worse because it gives Olaf the might be something. Worth considering, oh, he fired too soon. It's the right idea. Certainly if his teammate didn't already find the kill, the Zeus may have. It's still just a 3-on-2, surprisingly. Alu, AWP as well on the B side. If they cross over, he's got a chance to slaughter them alive for it. Bomb, it's inside of the B site. Alu can protect and hold it in position. Smoke down, they might be able to get away. That might be their best bet as well, but they're going to continue. Smoke inside of the train as well, meaning they can cross over. He'll push Alu. X7 wants to go around behind, maybe pick up a gun when he arrives, but he'll be confronted before he gets there because Olaf's already back up the stairs. And X7 hears him and tries to buy himself some space. He's got to hit the headshot. So difficult as Olaf was jumping back and forth. He's trying to use the pillar. He's actually done it. He's danced a pole dance far too tantalizing for Olaf to keep up with, and now it's Guardian switching over to an AK to try and keep this alive. Well, Alu actually hits him, pushing him down with a pistol as well. He knew exactly what he had to do. It's 13-13.
Confidence to Alu, purging the AWP when nothing else would be around him, and it's enough to tie things up. 13-13, money at breaking point for Faze. They give this round up. They're in a lot of trouble. Aggression towards that upper ramp. We'll see if they can get the first kill. It's Rain to be dropped first, and he gets nothing for it, but it's all a ruse. Faze will be making their way towards outside of the man disadvantage here. X7 in position with the secondary orb. He spots one jumping across, and they will boost in the connector here. It's cost him a lot of HP as frags and damage are being exchanged now. Have Faze done enough as the bomb goes down? They will have little to no utility to fend off 5 Fins here.
Top of the bomb train for 2 players on the Ence side, meaning they're swarming already over top of the bomb. They've got to find Neo and Nico. Neo's tagged to 53. Nico knows they're on the bomb, but he's got to get back around. There's already players staring him down. Ence have the lead. Diffuse done, and Neo gone afterward. Doesn't affect the money, but just watch X7 gap to hold. Try and rotate to support when the smokes land. Ariel's got his back turned to main and watching that direction and manages to find 2. They try and push back in. That's exactly what X7 does. Bomb goes down. So even though it's only a 1-man advantage, the last kill the most important because it's going to completely hinder the 2 Faze players, making now 1 trying to work in from the front of the site, and Nico only has 30 HP, but he's got a hell of a shot. Alu down, and he could try and push a little bit further. 21 seconds, though, and he still needs to recover the bomb.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can really do. The fact if he had maybe 40 seconds there, he could really take his time.
Flashes through the window, and Sergey has to drop off the train. Nico bests him from range. Forces Alu to buy some time, rotate around through CT, changes angle entirely, while his teammates go to work Alu. He actually got range, spotted Neo, and that gives X7 all he needed for information to look back over and see and find the kill. It's 2 left. Guardian and Olaf. Bomb is planted, but Ence want a date with Liquid. Some pathetic fallacy outside earlier as it fell from the sky. Ariel gets Guardian down. Olaf's trapped between them all as they come from every single approach. And who strikes first? It's Alexi B. It's done. Our finalists are Ence, and they play Liquid.
They absolutely do. You've got to respect that performance on train. Their T side wasn't as promising as they would like. So many close rounds out. A lot of 1v1.